What's going on, YouTube fam? It's Xavier Anthony with Dropping Juice Consulting. Hey, so today we're going to handle what do you do when your account comes back verified from the bureaus. But first, I need y'all to go ahead, like and subscribe for your boy. I got my water. Get you a pen, get you a pad. Take some notes. All right, so first thing we want to do is seek original verification from the creditor. By doing that, we'll contact them and tell them that we found some errors on our credit report that we're going to dispute and ask them to provide proof. So after that's done, under federal law, that creditor is supposed to stop any debt collection activities. They can't call you, they can't write you, they can't do anything until they provide you with that validation. They must also stop reporting on your credit unless they report that that account is being disputed. So once that 30 days is up and they return what they have, if anything, that's when you take what they sent you and you compare that to your smart credit, so you can have all three credit bureaus, so you can see everything line by line lined up to each other. You compare what the creditor sent you to your credit report. If you don't have smart credit or some type of credit monitoring service, you can pull your annual credit reports. If you've already used your annual credit report, or you're like me, every time you try to pull it, you always get an error with one or two of them, so you're never able to pull about all of them. You can create you a Credit Karma account. It's free, and an Experian.com account. It's free as well. With the Credit Karma, you'll get TransUnion and Equifax. With Experian, you'll get Experian. And you can print those out and compare them. It's a little harder process. It's a little easier to make a mistake during that process, whereas if you have all three credit bureaus line by line, if you have Bank of America, you can see the last activity for all three bureaus right there. So it just makes it easier for you step by step. So once you're going through and trying to find any mistakes, anything that's not correct, you're circling them. You're looking for the same amount, the same dates, same missed payments, same creditor, same delinquencies. You're looking for everything. You want to make sure everything matches up. Your credit report has to be 100% accurate. So just make sure everything matches up from what's on the creditor statement. If not, let's circle them, which it probably won't. So circle it. So that's what you do once they send you what they have back. You check for mistakes. So 9 out of 10 times, that creditor, they'll respond and they won't have anything, because a lot of times a creditor, once it's charged off or that account is in collections, they don't keep those records anymore. So they'll reply saying that they don't have it. So once you have what they sent you or the proof of them saying they don't have it, you'll go to the CFPB website, which is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and you'll submit a dispute. You'll attach either one of those forms to that dispute, and you'll submit it for all three credit bureaus, or whichever credit bureaus has that account that you're disputing. So let's give you an example of how to fill out the CFPB. So you'll go to the cfpb.gov or consumerfinance.gov. If you're on a phone, it'll be in your top left corner. It'll be like a little sandwich, the three lines. You'll click that and submit a claim. But on the laptop is right here. Submit a claim. You go down to the middle of the page, start a new claim. You fill out your name, Jim Bean, whatever email, blah, 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 at gmail.com, and your passwords. I already have a couple fake accounts, so we'll go to this one. That one we'll do boss junk mailbox at gmail.com, and we'll put in that 2, 3, 4. And so we log in. Once we get to the submit a complaint screen, we go to credit reporting, credit repair services, or other personal consumer reports. Credit reporting. Next. Problem with credit reporting. We're going to do this one, company's investigation into an existing problem. Since we already sent the first letters off and we're trying to say that they didn't do their reports, their investigation properly, we'll go there. Then we'll say investigation, blah, blah. Their investigation did not fix an error on your report. Did you already contact the company? Yes. So now you get to where you're telling them what happened, you're describing what happened, and send your comments to the companies involved. So you'll say something like, on April 1st, April 1st, 2022, the credit agencies uh, stated last report date, and um, amount owed, or we'll just say, so keep it simple, and account number properly investigated, but I can't understand how these accounts were reviewed if what the report date and account number is not correct. This is grounds for removal. Under 15 u.s.c. 1681 section alpha, section 1681 section 604 alpha, 604 alpha, section 2, 604 alpha, section 2 states consumer reporting agency furnish an account without written instructions. Given my written instructions to the following accounts. Something like this. I mean, it doesn't have to be something crazy. I mean, you can put Bank of America, just the following accounts. Bank of America, account number, blah, blah. XXXXX. capital 1. So yeah, you just do something like that in this column, but just change it up so it fits you. If you're not talking about the account number is not incorrect or last report date, and you're just talking about amount owed or whatever, put it in here. And then whatever accounts is yours, put them here, followed by the account number. Then what would be a fair resolution to this issue? Delete the account. Simple. Then this is where you attach the documents that you get from the original creditor and the credit bureaus. You'll attach it in here. Then you go to next. This is what you do all the circling and all that for. It's what you see about everything that's not matching up and everything that's incorrect. Then you go to the Experian. You put their information. You want to go to Experian Information Solutions. You'll also get down here to a block and ask you if you want to complain about another company. You'll say yes. You'll put TransUnion. Then you'll get to the bottom. Then you'll say yes, Equifax. Go by your last four, name as it appears, and your date of birth. This wasn't working for me last time for whatever reason. So we're going to go date of birth, 05, 19, 1969, blah, blah, blah. Name on credit report, Jim Beam. Do you want to complain about another company? You'll put yes, and you'll do what I told you. But for now, we're going to put no. Then you go to step 5. Step 5 is where you'll review. Once you review everything and make sure it's accurate, come on, load. Once it's done loading, you'll want to review everything, put your address, all your information. Any information, I always put everything. If you're a service member, a spouse member of a service member, income, I put everything I can. Well, I don't actually put these two. I never put these two. But I put everything else I can. You'll review it, and there you have it. You submitted a CFPB complaint, dispute. So once you've already sent your dispute, they have 14 to 15 days to respond to you. That's their timeline, but last month I did a client and it took over 30 days for Experian to respond. So just have patience. They will respond to you. So just have patience. So with you circling everything that came up as mistakes, this allows you to have proof that the bureaus didn't actually check for validation when you sent the first letter to them. Because everything has to be 100% accurate and 100% verifiable. So with all the circle stuff, that tells you that the credit bureaus didn't do their jobs as they were supposed to. So this will help you with your case, and 9 out of 10 times it'll come back as that account is being deleted. Another method that you can do is submit a validation letter. This is a sample of a validation letter. So this is your method of verification letter. You'll start off with your first name, last name, your address. Remember on here to put your complete address, 1 Wild Turkey, city, state, zip code. You'll put your date of birth, your social. Like I always say, you can put your last 4, but I always put my full social so they have no reason to kick my stuff back. You'll put whoever you're sending it to. For this purposes, we're putting it to Experian, their address. If you were putting TransUnion or Equifax, you would have their address here. Attention, Customer Relations Department. The date, 7/14/2022. So, request to describe method of verification. To whom it may concern, I am writing to request the method of verification for a dispute initiated on whatever date you initiated the original dispute, and the subsequent response received on whatever date they gave you your response, and close with this letter. Disputed item and explanation. Please send the following used to verify the validity of whatever item you're trying to see, get the validity of, whichever item you're trying to make sure is valid. You want the name of the original creditor, the creditor's address and telephone number, the person they verified the dispute with, and the documentation used to verify the dispute. In accordance with FCRA Section 611, I am requesting this information to review for completeness and accuracy of appropriateness. In lieu of sending the information, you can reopen the dispute and ensure proper investigation is performed. I would appreciate a timely response outlining the steps that would occur to resolve this matter. If I do not receive a response, I will have no choice but to exercise my right under FCRA Section 616 and pursue legal action. Sincerely, your signature and your name. Attached to this document, you'll need a copy of identification and like a light bill or something. You'll need 2 forms of identification to attach with this. And there you have it. And here's your letter. I hope this helps. Now, once you send out that validation letter, again, the bureaus have 30 days to respond to you. They'll usually contact the creditor and they wait for the creditor's response. If the creditor doesn't respond in 30 days, then they'll usually just delete that account because they don't have proof. So there you have it. This is a couple steps of how to delete any validated disputes from the credit bureaus. If y'all have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Tell me how you did. Tell me how you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe. You all stay safe. Holla at your boy. Hey, real quick, go ahead and check out my wife's Etsy account, Creative Distractions, and get you a custom domino set. You can get whatever you want to on it. It don't even matter. You can get an NFL team, an NBA team, a flag, your name, some different colors, an NBA and NFL team. I don't even care what you get. Just use my code DJC and get 15 off. Tell her I sent you.